because I have a newfound love for Wildstar, I actually decided that I was going to do another character on the same faction, or not the same faction, on the other faction, but the same class and everything, just so you guys could decide which faction you want me to do for the walkthrough I'm going to be doing when this game comes out, because I actually really enjoy this game just about as much as I enjoy Star Wars The Old Republic. So make sure to let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do the Dominion, which is the evil side, which is the one we're going to be exploring today, or the Exiles, which is the good side that we explored in the first through like 5th episode of the first attempt at the walkthrough, I guess. So anyways, guys, yep. Alright, let's do this.
I have evidence that exiles may have infiltrated our cryosystems, planting their traitorous agents among loyal Dominion citizens. I require such a citizen to aid me in my work. You will find one for me.
Yes, ma'am. Scans detect what we believe to be several functioning cryopods. No mechanical anomalies. Which one would...
That one, right there. Yes. I have an instinctive feeling about that one. And the Makari's instincts are mathematically flawless. And none more than my own.
As you say, ma'am. Reading all vitals at optimal. Shall I begin the reanimation procedure?
Yes. Begin as soon as the fail-safes are in place.
All right, we're ready to proceed. This one is definitely the best of the lot, ma'am. Peak physical condition, no sign of tampering with any of the equipment.
Exactly what I require. Yes, I detect potential in this one.
Alright, so like I said, we're going to be doing this soldier and everything just like the one in the Exiles, but this time we're doing it on the Dominion.
Oh, I know who you are.
So we're just going to do these real quick. I've played through this a couple times. For whatever reason, it's glitching out, not showing that full text box, but that is not too big of a problem. I have made progress, actually. So I figured out, because I had suspicions about the Exiles, that they were secretly bad guys. Found out that they're definitely not. This is like Star Wars, pretty much, where the rebels are definitely the good guys, and the Empire and whatnot is definitely the bad guys, because, well, you can tell that just by interrogating these guys, we're pretty bad. Just shocking, I'm not even actually really... Well, like I said, I've been through this a couple of times just to get the feel of it so that we can get through it nice and fast, so... Alright, pretty simple indeed. I actually, one thing that I thought was going to be different was the armor. The armor I thought was going to be, for sure, different. Yes, they were. You can tell just by that statement that these guys are pretty bad, pretty evil. Everything's basically exactly the opposite of the Exiles. So it's pretty opposite. I mean, that armor looks pretty cool. Just on a different note, that armor looks pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that we can get armor like that for our for this character later on in the game.
Greetings, loyal citizen. We have just completed a great journey across the stars, and planet Nexus now lies before us. The fulfillment of our ancient destiny is at hand. Although the Dominion is emerging from a time of darkness, I swear to you by the Eldan blood in my veins that I will lead our empire darkness on the sacred homeworld of our forefathers. Citizens like you will make this possible. Prepare yourself for the challenge to come.
So basically the main thing is that the color schemes are completely the opposite. So the Dominion has gold and red, and the Exiles have silver and blue. And with the armor later on, you'll see what I mean about color. It was black and blue for the full armor at the end of episode 1 for the Exiles, and you'll see later on the color for the Dominion. So there's nothing really to worry about that. Basically, activating these panels does some weird things to these people. I don't know what this guy's trying to accomplish, but, you know, regardless, things are evil. He's doing evil things. Alright, equip my new weapon. Alright, so, another huge change is that this weapon is definitely red. Not really blue like the other sword that I had for the Exile missions. Alright, I gotta kill one more of these beasts. Then I think we're good. So, Dominion monstrosity. I think those were one of the monsters that he actually created. But like I said, I really enjoy this game. I was after I recorded 5 episodes of the Exiles, I actually decided that I was done recording and wanted to continue playing multiple. Oh, you know what? I just need to report to the Emperor. Never mind. But I actually stopped recording just so I could continue playing, and that actually turned out pretty well. I had a lot of fun playing that. Then I started experimenting with the different classes on the Dominion side. So enter the Cathedral of Light, which is pretty funny because it's not light like whatsoever. So
what do you need? You've won great honor. Now,
alright, basically all we gotta do is talk to these guys. Now we just gotta kneel before these altars, and after that, pretty much done. And granted, it shows things that the Emperor has done, I'm pretty sure, or different classes or something like that. I don't know exactly what they're supposed to be doing, but you know, as long as they get their point across that, you know, you're supposed to be respecting their Emperor, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm assuming. Let's see, what's that do? I actually really like the armor, the color differences that they have for the armor as well.
Welcome here, child.
It's better for the, I like the Dominion side better.
Without it, you have nothing.
Now that armor looks pretty cool. I wish I could get that armor. Honestly, I wish I had that armor. Already.
Tell me what
Let's
you
talk to
have.
this chick
I'll be
real quick.
watching and waiting.
Someone is trying to call you on your Datacron. That's actually one of those things that is not going to go away. So that glitch is definitely still there. And we're going to fix
Say
that
the word,
later
Hunter.
on. But, you know, whatever. Let's see. Go through here real quick. Let things load just so that it doesn't, like, go all laggy and frame rate drop and stuff like that. So we got our... Ooh.
you
Leveled up already. So those pants are definitely different. Let's do this. Oh, I didn't actually activate the quest. Hold on.
Who knows what you'll find? Hopefully
I don't know why we had to talk on the holocom. We were right next to each other. Or the communicator or whatever it is. I don't know. So this is definitely how you can tell that I've been through this a couple of times, just because I know exactly where to go for every little thing, and it's just really simple, easy. Gotta collect 3 of those books like you did in the other side, but now you've gotta collect 1 more, right? Right here, right? Or are you gonna not let me? Oh, I can just click on it. That works too. I didn't see it up there, honestly, before. That's the first time I've seen it up there. So now, all we have to do is run down here, do a little double jump, lose 4 health, not a big deal. 4 points of our HP bar. Scan this cube and talk to this lady again. Alright, now that we have all this stuff, we just gotta talk to these people. You don't really have to do it in any specific order. You can talk to these guys in any order that you want. And now you just want to find these camera bots and, well, tell them to go over to this chick to take pictures. I actually honestly kind of wish that the Emperor, what's-his-face, wouldn't talk. Just because it makes things a lot easier for me if he doesn't talk so that I can actually talk to you guys. Plus, I don't really care about what they have to say. That's just my personal opinion. But, you know. Here's where things get crazy and a little bit frame rate dropping, like... Let things load for a second. Like I said, it's the beta, so it's having... It can have problems loading. That's not my... I have no issue allowing things to load slowly. We also have another class ability, or class mission. So it's an assassination. Now that we have our target, even though we didn't really read about it, we know the target's over there, and that it's a... Oh, excuse me. A hologram, and that we're under-leveled for this, but they don't really give us any opportunity to be even leveled with her, so we don't really have much to do for that. What level am I in there? Soldier level 2. All right.
Very good.
Thank you. I know that's how I do my work. I do it nice and well. I don't do it good, because I use proper English, I guess. Alright, let's see. So, now we gotta go through here. This is one thing that's actually a little bit more interesting with the Dominion side. They have so much technology that's not broken down. So you actually have the ability to use it. I'm gonna get rid of this pretty soon, and I'll show you guys what my other character looked like after I'd gotten him to level 10. Oh gosh, my ability's on cooldown. That's not good. Alright, we gotta kill one more guy. One more. Actually, it'll be a girl. Another girl. I've killed 3 girls in a row. That's not a good thing. I don't think so, at least. Unleash the engines of... Okay, thanks, dude. You know what? I'll fight you. I'll fight you. Why are they all girls? Why can't I fight a dude? That way I'm not, like, feeling sexist. Whatever. Whatever. I'm sure I just picked the wrong section, I guess. Or are you all girls? Oh, no, that's a guy. Hello. I know that I don't get experience for doing that, but I might as well get him out of the way so that I can get out of here, no problem. Alright. As you can obviously tell, I know exactly what I'm doing. Wow, that thing finally went away. What about this one bar? Is that gonna go away? Probably not. Alright, so enter the Mordash simulation training room. Alright, we can definitely do that. Use the dash just for the heck of it. Do a dive. Oh gosh, I totally forgot about that. This part's got zombies. They're not very convincing zombies, but they're zombies, you know, nonetheless. We gotta get 3 ID tags for the failed cadets that couldn't live up to their the expectations of these guys, pretty much. So they died in training. They died to holograms, which doesn't really seem that possible. But you know, it's a video game. What are you gonna do? All right. We gotta do one more. I actually like the color scheme of this place. It's pretty cool. Alright, now we can actually get those boots. And next on our list is the, those boots look pretty cool. They look pretty much the exact same of, or exactly the same as the boots that we got in the other one. Now next on our list is the torso. But right now, I'm actually going to do that log out thing, show you guys the other character, and make sure that this little bar goes away. So we're going to switch character right now. Now it's going to take, what, like 30 seconds just to switch, and then another amount of time to log in. It's kind of annoying, but, you know, what are you going to do? It's just the beta. I'm not, like, really complaining. I'm actually having a blast playing this beta. Like I've said multiple times in the Exile walkthrough, but, you know, I think I'm going to be doing a Dominion walkthrough when I get the game, because I'm definitely planning on getting this game. I have no idea when it comes out, but I'm planning on it. So, didn't really update anything I have for Novik, which is the character I'm playing right now. But for this guy, this is what he looks like now. Look at that sword, look at all that gear. That looks pretty sick. Well, that's, you know, that's just me. But anyways, he's got to level 10 and he's wearing a lot of that stuff, which I think is pretty cool. So now, we're back, that little bar's gone, and we gotta enter the Exile Simulation Training Room. But, you know, it's not a big problem, it's not that hard to do. Not hard, there. I've really lost touch of what I was saying. It's not really that hard to do all these quests, is what I meant to finish saying, and then I was like, what am I saying? Yeah, these quests are not very hard whatsoever, but they're just training quests, so you can't really expect too much. Other quests later on in the game, I've actually only run into one set of mobs that I can't actually, well, I got past them, but it took me a while to actually get past them, if you know what I mean. Like, the rest of these enemies and mobs and whatnot, I don't really have a problem getting past, but there was a couple set of mobs that were actually under-leveled for me, that were ridiculously difficult. I don't know why they were, but, you know. Actually, I think it was, like, the equivalent of, like, an elite or something in Star Wars The Old Republic. So, like, the elite has, like, that little gold thing around there. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, I am. Wow. I thought I was going the opposite way for a second, but, the elite have that little gold thing around their name in Star Wars The Old Republic. So it's kind of the equivalent of that, I believe. Oh, I'm fighting 3?
Swift action.
That was pretty easy. Oh my gosh, I have to burp so bad. That's why I keep pausing, because I'm trying so hard not to burp. That's pretty evil. I like that. I like that a lot. So basically, the soldiers' missions haven't exactly changed at all, but it's still fun. Kind of wish that these guys were getting the burn damage, but then again, they are holograms. Oh, there's a gun. There's a guy with a gun. Nice and simple and easy, and took care of business. Let's just burn this while we're at it.
Do not allow them to harm your targets.
Do not allow them to harm your targets. Alright, we're on waves 3 of 4. And they're harming the target. Oh, no, they aren't. Never mind. I lied. Or I was wrong. Trees are so swell. That's funny.
Drown these enemies in a river of blood.
That's pretty morbid.
A powerful victory you have earned this day.
Alright, I gotta destroy one more tree, so... Or tree sapling, I guess. And fight these guys. And then we get our chest piece, which is pretty cool. I'm only I'm only gonna be doing 2 parts for the Dominion side, and those 2 parts are just gonna get us right off of the ship. And that's just because I don't want to spoil any of the other quests that will be coming out for the walkthrough that we're gonna be doing. So, chest piece of fealty. Here we go. Here's the chest piece. Look at that. That's pretty much the exact same chest piece as the other one, except it's black and yellow. So it's like Steelers or just that stupid song. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. If this video is longer than the first one, then I apologize. I was trying to make it kind of equal length by just judging by how we get all the armor and whatnot, but seeing as how I had to spend that extra time just to log out and log back in, it's kind of interfered with that, I'm assuming. It could be shorter, it doesn't matter. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know which side you really want to see for the walkthrough, and if or you actually want to see this game become a walkthrough. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Welcome back, everybody, to Wildstar. I almost said Exile, I don't know why, but Wildstar, the Dominion side, for the beginning of the warrior-soldier combo. We're just going to be getting off this ship indefinitely, and then after that, we are going to be ending the episode. So if this is like a 4 or 5 minute episode, then I apologize, not my intention. But I wanted to get I want to save the rest of the story or whatever this has to offer just for an actual walkthrough in the actual game, because I have a feeling that, I don't know exactly when the date is, but I have that feeling that we're really close to launch of the game. I could be wrong. I'll look up the date and then I'll probably make a comment or something down in the description, but yeah, pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get done with the beginning part. That way we can go ahead and skip that in the walkthrough and then continue on from the point that we leave off here, if they allow us to keep this character and if they don't change the way the gear looks.
You have the gratitude of the gods.
I'm surprised as to how much you've managed to deduce.
You know, their text bubbles say one thing, and then they just say something completely different. So it's a little weird.
My knowledge.
Little weird. I don't know. Oh crap! Yep, we are really close to actually getting off the ship. So I should have just put this into one episode, but you know, I apologize for that, guys. This is gonna be like 6 minutes tops, but that looks really cool. Let's go speak to that hologram of Chancellor Juro Takagurian, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't know at all. If there was a different kind of class type you want to see me play, there are multiple types, like one that looks like Wolverine, so he has all that Wolverine kind of armor. Just let me know. Read this. It must be within the line of sight. I was looking straight at there's nothing in my way. And we made it to level 3. Fantastic. So we're going to be ending this episode at level 3 because there's no way we're hitting level 4. We got new abilities, stuff like that. We can go speak with Artemis, which is actually, she's right here. Close that.
Fame can be quite a burden. Really, it's hard being me sometimes.
That looks like my mic almost. That looks like the mic I'm using almost. Right here. Almost looks like the Audio-Technica AT2020, which is pretty cool. I just noticed that. I just now noticed that she had mics in front of her mouth. That's really, she's kind of like a glory hog, I can kind of tell. An attention whore. I guess there's no other way to phrase that. I could have, actually, yeah, I could have said an attention hog. Okay, attention hog, there we go. Alright. Yeah.
Landing craft BZ3.
You have been cleared for departure. You are reminded that any Eldan technology on the surface of Nexus is the property of the Emperor. Allowing it to fall into exile hands is punishable by death. Do enjoy your flight.
Energy shield detected. Exile infestation of Crimson Isle is unacceptable! Send Mondo more minions. Exiles must be vaporized! Armando will never get energy shield for himself.
So basically, here we are onto the Nexus planet, or whatever this place is called. Definitely a different looking place, much more barren. Kind of reminds me of Korriban from Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm making a lot of references just because I can, I guess. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm sorry that the video is probably like 4 or 5 minutes long. I didn't really pay attention to how long it was. I just kind of did it, but it was really short. And I think I could have put it all into one episode, but I didn't think it was going to be that short. Go figure. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know which faction you want to see me do. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing this one, the Dominion, as the warrior soldier person. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys playing this game when either another beta comes out or the game actually releases. So yeah, see you guys later.